Summer is finally here and I'm so ready for this season! It's me, Flo, and I'm back with a new and hopefully improved video about, you guessed it, my Intex pool. So I just realized that my last video kind of blew up and it has reached 100,000 views, which is so insane. Thank you for sticking through that show off video. So today I thought I would dive even deeper into why I'm so obsessed with this pool. I'm going to share my experience, my thoughts, my lessons learned. So yeah, if you are interested in hearing what I have to say, stick around. This time I promise you it's gonna be a whole lot more information. And you cannot have a pool without having lots of floaties. We have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9-ish, and it used to be in our garage, where you see it's gone, and yeah, it has to be laying around on our lawn in the meantime, and we're gonna look like the crazy neighbor, but that's alright. The very first step you are going to take is, do not skip this step, is before you do anything, you have to prepare your ground. Even if you think your ground is even enough, trust me, it won't work. Because I learned it the hard way, because last year we had to rebuild and refill this entire pool just because our ground was so different and it started to get crooked. Yeah, it's not safe. This step is crucial for the pool to last the entire season. So yeah, do not skip this step. The way we did our foundation was to go to the lowest point and we were digging out the soil to make it as even as possible. Then we added tarpaulin. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it the right way, but you get what I mean. And then we added planks underneath the feet so it doesn't sink into the ground. All of these preparations are so important. That's why I'm saying it so many times. If this pool has been used, you will have to clean it one more time before adding the water. And the reason why I didn't use a garden hose is that the drain is placed a little too high for it to be easy to remove the water before adding the water. And I was not aware that this thing existed. So if you're able to, you should definitely purchase this instead of cleaning it manually like I did. Yeah. Could have saved a lot of time. But I guess I like cleaning like any other lady. Alright, so let's get a quick overview with everything technical that goes into running in this pool. So this is what I got here. It's a saltwater based system, and it all starts at this skimmer, which is taking all of the surface dirt, transfer it all the way into this box where we have this sand filter. From the sand filter it goes into this heat pump, which is new by the way, and then it goes back into this claw machine and then almost straight into the pool. But first, as you can see here, it's attached to a automatic vacuum cleaner, which is cleaning the entire bottom of the pool by itself, which is so cool. So yeah, that's about the process for running this pool. You should go for a saltwater system. The main reason why I was so hesitant about getting a pool in the first place was because I was told that it was so much work that was behind a pool that it was not worth it. But the reason why it's so much work is that most pools are chlorine based. And if you have a chlorine based pool, you'll have to measure the pH level quite frequently. The pros about having a saltwater system is that it is so much easier to maintain, and it also creates its natural chlorine. And it's so much softer on your skin, and personally I think it smells better too. But the cons about having a saltwater system is that the salt causes the metal feet to rust out. But there is always a solution. What you can do is every time you're going to take down the pool for the season, you are going to take the metal feet, you're going to rinse inside with fresh water. That way the water takes out almost all of the salt, and it's going to extend its lifetime. And also this pool has galvanized steel, which is an upgrade that Intex made, so the feet doesn't rust out that easily. For some people, there might be an issue that the water flows too fast through the heating pump, so it doesn't have time to heat up the water. What you can do is that you go to this pump, you can adjust the water flow, and if that doesn't work, you can get a bypass, so you can just bypass just some of the water. Paper filter is used for smaller pools, and sand filter is used for bigger pools. You can also use glass, and the benefit with glass is that the glass filters the water even better. But glass is more expensive than sand, so that's why sand is recommended. We have to change sand every other year and not every 5 years, which is what most people do. I'm not sure if it's because of the environment or if it's because of all the layers of makeup. Okay, so our pool needs 9 bags of salt, which is 20 kilo each bag for 1 season. And I'm gonna show you our chlor machine, which is running automatically. If you do, however, need to boost the chlor, you just click this button right there, and it's gonna do the work for you. This solar cover is genius. I saw that I got some complaints in my last video that I didn't know it was a solar cover. I just didn't address it. So yeah, this cover is so great because it doesn't leak out the heat, and also the sun warms up the pool when it's not in use. And that was the main reason why I got this pool into a decent temperature last year. And yeah, I know that my heater did not contribute that much. And this year we purchased an Intex Solar Cover Roller, which is making it so much easier to pull off the cover. And not to mention, less dirt goes into the pool when it's not touching the lawn, so it's worth every penny. Whenever the pool is not in use, we can take off the ladder by doing this. There we go. And just as easy as that. Let's talk about this bad guy. What we have here is a 9,000 kilowatt heat pump, which is still a little too small for this size of a pool. What we should have is a 30,000 kilowatt pump because of the weather here in Norway. We have warm summer days but chilly nights where the temperature usually drops about 2 to 4 degrees in the pool. But if we have a few sunny days in a row, it's usually pretty stable. And last year we got the temperature to about 26 degrees with just the solar cover. But this year with our new heat pump, we've gotten the temperature to 33 degrees Celsius. Crazy. We also got 2 magnetic lights. I love these lights because it allows you to place a light anywhere on the pool wall. It gives you the feeling of an in-ground pool, but without any installation. Swimming at night just got a lot better and safer. It made a huge difference when we added the lights. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Oh my god, it just sounded like an ad, but yeah, I really like these lights. What I'm about to show you next is my biggest secret. For about 60 bucks, you can get your hands on a Robo Vacuumer that does all the work for you. All you have to do is connect the tube into the discharge, and from the motion of the water, it gets the power to run automatically. Most people think that it has to be connected to the intake, but the problem with that is then the dirt has to pass through the sand filter and then eventually will overload the system. I just think it's just so amazing that it just goes by itself and does all the work for you. And of course, you can swim with it and enjoy the pool while it's still running, because it doesn't have any sharp edges. If you still want to clean some specific spots, you can use a handheld electric pool cleaner. Just unplug it from its charger, make sure you close the protective case, then fit the aluminum shaft to the brush head. Turn it on by sliding it to your right, and you are ready to clean. It is lightweight and super easy to use. It features telescoping shaft to adjust the length so you don't have to be in the water while cleaning. Last year we used this bottom cleaner, but the problem with this one though is that whenever it gets full and you have to empty it, these tubes cannot get any fresh air, so you have to disconnect the system and then empty the bottle and then start all over again. So it's such a hassle. That's why we upgraded to the other vacuum cleaner instead, because it just saves time and effort. We also got a surface skimmer, which we are not very pleased with. If you make any waves, the dirt just goes back into the pool. I am considering to upgrade to a in-wall skimmer, but I'm such a baby when it comes to cutting a hole into the pool fabric. Ugh. But on the other side, I've only heard good reviews, so maybe next season. Oh, I almost forgot to mention the size. Okay, so it's 10 meters long, and the other way, just kidding. It's, the width is 5 meters, and it's 132 centimeters tall. I will do the conversions on the screen just so you don't have to Google it. So yeah, I think the size of this pool is pretty decent, and as a tall girl, I think it's perfect. I'm, by the way, 179 centimeters tall. So yeah, I'm pretty tall, and I like it. I hope this video gave you some more insights to what it's like to have an Intex pool, and if you happen to have more questions, feel free to comment down below, and I will try my best to use my last few brain cells to help you all. If you are still here and you are watching, please give this video a big thumbs up, and also if you feel like it, you should subscribe. Yeah, I think that's it. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! You know what kind of sucks is that obviously English is not my first language, and I'm not able to express myself the way that I do in Norwegian. So I know, I am so aware that sometimes I do sound like a 5-year-old in a adult body. So yeah, excuse me for sounding like a dumb bimbo. I'm not trying to, and I know I'm not a dumb bimbo. And it's just so funny because when I read these comments, it's just like, what the that's not me. Like, obviously you don't know me. That's why you think that.